2020 has no positive look. I feel like there was no point to do this.
And that's just my opinion.
I would love it.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Dali Amor.
And it's Ray Love.
And welcome back to Trends
Talk Today. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. This channel is about us stating facts, giving our opinion, and you guys continuing the discussion. Now let's get into our first topic.
So, apparently, Petco has changed their logo. Now, if you all can remember, this used to be Petco's logo, and now this is Petco's logo. What are your thoughts?
So first, I never understood when new marketing campaign comes out and it just looks bad. So hear me out. When I envision people doing a marketing campaign, I always just envision a bunch of people, older people, go into a big room and they all look the same. There's no diversity, and then somebody comes in and says, all right guys, here's our new marketing. And then everybody's like, oh wow, yeah, let's do that. And nobody questions it. The fact is, you can question things. You're on a team together to get the best output. For me, I feel like there was no point to do this. Also, it looks like an insurance firm. It looks very dull. They took the color away. They took the animals away from the logo, which is supposed to be about pets. It just doesn't look fun. It just looks to me that they took the fun away. What do you think?
So, I don't know if you guys know, but I am a graphic designer, part-time, or occasionally, however you want to phrase it. But I am a graphic designer, and as a graphic designer, I feel like that was a no. First and foremost, the new logo literally has no color. You can't tell if it's blue or black. And then second, when it comes to advertisement and things of that nature, you want to have it to where it grabs a person's attention. You don't want to have something so bland to where it just fades into the background of whatever it's surrounded by. The old Petco logo used to be so bright and so like in your face. And then you're talking about like pets. This is something that appeases to children, even though children, they don't have jobs and they can't purchase these pets. However, it's supposed to contour to them. So at the end of the day, I feel like it was definitely a fail on the whole changing of the logo, because when it comes to a logo is supposed to stand out. Even if it's the simplest of logos, it's supposed to stand out because you're trying to get people's attention. People who don't know anything about your brand, this particular brand is popular. However, from a standpoint of a person who is just being introduced to it, if they see that, they're like, I don't know, maybe I don't know if that's like the route I want to go with. Because I mean, you still have places like PetSmart. Personally, I don't know if it's owned by the same company and if they're in like a collaboration. However, you can't have places like PetSmart out there and then you do this to Petco. It just makes no sense. Your competition is just way too broad for you to do that to yourself, because although people, when they want to get an animal or something like that, they just go to the nearest thing possibly. However, if they're going to choose one over the other, just on paper, they're probably not going to choose the new Petco. And that's just my opinion. Yeah. But you guys tell us what you think in the comments. We can have a discussion about it.
All right, moving to our next topic. So for me, if people don't know, I am very interested in space. And when you think about outer space, think about NASA, think about shuttles and rockets and planets out there that we don't know about. It's very interesting, scary. So recent article came out about Jupiter and Saturn crossing paths for about 0.1 degree separation, which sounds very small, but it's actually like 500,000 miles separated, but it looks very, very small. So a lot of people are calling this the Great Conjunction and relating it to the Star of Bethlehem. So if people don't know what that is, the star back in the day was the star in the sky that guided the three wise men to Jesus being born. So people are saying this day we'll get superpowers. And what do you think about this?
I feel like when certain things are being said on a broad scale like that, to where like everyone is in the know of it, it kind of gives you different perspectives of the situation, because you have people who are super spiritual, who they take this in a different form, in different perspective, and you have people who are kind of like, all right, it's just another day. There's no real significance to me in my life. Whatever this is, I feel like it's a pretty fun concept for people like you said, like you, who are into space and who are into different things. You find some sort of like enthusiasm,
right,
or you find it enthusiastic. But maybe for another person, they'll be like, okay, don't really understand that type of stuff, not really interested, doesn't really make a difference. I just know it's the first day of winter, you know. You know, that's really what it is for, you know, certain people. But I feel like you can go either one way or the other with it, and you know, both are perspective. Why can't I say this word? Both perceptions of this should be respected, though, because it's just a person's outlook or their views on a particular thing.
Yeah, I think that the superpower thing is just something that we kind of just want to put out there to look for something, because 2020 has no positive look. Right. So it's not bad.
Give us some power.
It's not bad. I mean, I would love it. I would love it. However, in space, we don't know what's happening out there. They could tell us it's happening. We don't know unless you have like a telescope. So it's just fun. It's just cool. I think that it's gonna happen again in like 20 years or something. So we'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen. But if you got superpowers, let us know how you got them and what they are.
Right.
That'd be cool.
You know, and just, you know, do the right things with it.
Right. All right, moving to our last topic. McDonald's is all over the world, all over. And they plan to release a new burger in China. And it's called the Spamburger. Okay, so just like the name says, it has Spam, that's the meat of the burger. And then also...
Yeah, we heard you.
And then also there's a top bun, and then they crumbled up Oreos on top of the Spam, and they put the bun on, and that's the burger. And they're planning to release over 400,000 of these. So, you getting one? You going to China?
Okay, so I'm just gonna go on record to say that there's way too much going on with this burger. It's Spam in it, guys. And then they want to put, first of all, I love Oreos way too much to be throwing Spam in it, or vice versa. Spam, I'm not really a big person on Spam. I don't think I've even had Spam. Not that I know of, anyway. When you're a child, your parent just gives you things. But but yeah, to mix them, like, first of all, I don't like my food touching. So to have one of my favorite snacks versus Spam, sprinkling it on there like it's sea salt or something, I don't care for that. I really don't. I can't really see myself paying money for it. I mean, they paid a lot of money to put this out, but I don't think I'm gonna give them my money. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm not a fan of the whole Spam idea with the Oreos and whatever else they wanted to throw in there. What do you think, Ray?
For those of you that don't know what Spam is, because I had to look it up, I forgot what this was because it's been so long. But basically it is canned cooked pork. So same as you, I don't think I've ever had it. I've seen it, but I don't think I've ever had it. I don't think I've seen the can and said, I want some Spam tonight. No, I don't think I've said that. However, certain foods that are different can taste good or great together. Think about all the combos that we may not ever have thought of that are good. Mm-hmm. You know, you got chicken and waffles. Mm-hmm. Who would have thought breakfast food and fried chicken? It's amazing. To me, it's amazing, you know. I'm not saying this is that. I'm not saying that. From the name, I wouldn't do it. But I wouldn't be surprised if it turned out maybe kind of good. So, no. Okay. And McDonald's, they gotta try something new. Maybe in China, that's a delicacy. I don't know, because every culture is different. Everywhere is different. Yes. And sometimes the hype as well can bring people in. So imagine if they made a regular burger, like, oh, a double cheeseburger. Everybody has that. What's different? Nobody's gonna hype this. Nobody's gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about McDonald's releasing a new cheeseburger. But Spamburger, we're talking about it. It sounds interesting. It sounds weird, sweet and salty, maybe. But it could taste good. It could.
Well, yeah. I mean, but you got to get past the name Spam, because I mean, it's literally it's literally the email that you shouldn't open up.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when you think about it, it's kind of like, do I want Spam? So take it with a grain of salt. Not Oreos. Like.
Now I love Oreos, and they only sprinkled like the top. Not the cream. Okay. So just the from what I saw, I don't know. But we'll see when it gets released, and I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna review it in China. we'll see how it is. We'll see how it's presented. We'll see. I don't know. It's weird, but it could work. You know, it could.
It worked for someone. For them to have that much faith
Yes.
in this burger, to
right.
want to put out how many thousand?
400,000.
400,000 of them. It did something for someone. So with that being said, I would say have at it. if you want to take the risk, have at it.
Do it. And that brings us to the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.